The Jeffersons. What was it? How did it end? Well, unceremoniously. I can explain. Paul here. Please move on up and hit that subscribe button if you would. Now, today we're talking about a show that truly moved on up in the world of television. The Jeffersons. Yeah, buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through this legendary sitcom's history. Characters, plot, and, even some juicy behind-the-scenes trivia. Let's do it. Jeffersons was an American sitcom that aired on CBS from January 18, 1975 to July 2nd, 1985. Created by the legendary Norman Lear, this show was a spin-off of All in the Family. It became one of the longest running sitcoms in TV history, with a whopping 11 seasons and 253 episodes. The show focused on George and Louise Jefferson, a wealthy African-American couple who moved from Queens to a luxurious apartment in Manhattan. This one, thanks to George's successful dry cleaning business. Jefferson Cleaners is what it was called. Now, let's talk about the great cast that made this show unforgettable. George Jefferson was played by Sherman Hemsley, the short-tempered, big-hearted, and hilariously stubborn patriarch. Picture an African-American Archie Bunker, but with a lot more swagger. Yeah. There was Louise Wheezy Jefferson, played by Isabel Sanford, George's patient and loving wife, who, she often had to apologize for his antics. Fun fact, Isabel Sanford was the first black actress to win an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. And she deserved it. She was good. There was Lionel Jefferson, first portrayed by Mike Evans and later by Damon Evans, George and Louise's son, who often found himself caught in the middle of his parents' and neighbors' shenanigans. There was Florence Johnson, played by Marla Gibbs, the Jeffersons' wisecracking maid who never missed a chance to put George in his place, and she was good at it. She was so popular that she even got her own short-lived spin-off. It was called Checking In. You had Tom and Helen Willis, played by Franklin Cover and Roxy Roker, the interracial couple living next door. Their relationship was groundbreaking for its time and even mirrored Roxy Roker's real-life marriage. You had Harry Bentley, played by Paul Benedict, the quirky British neighbor who often needed George's help with his back problems. George would walk on it. Yeah. Now, the plot. The show was essentially about George and Louise navigating their new life in a posh Manhattan apartment, dealing with their neighbors and tackling various social issues, from racism and classism to more personal struggles like alcoholism and mental health. Yeah, the Jeffersons wasn't afraid to mix comedy with serious topics. The finale and why it ended, well, now let's get to the part that still stings for many fans, the show's abrupt end. The Jeffersons was canceled without a proper series finale, leaving both the cast and fans hanging. Sherman Hemsley found out about the cancellation by reading it in the newspaper. And the cast was understandably bitter about not getting a chance to say goodbye. In that final episode, called Red Robins, which aired on July 2nd, 1985, it was just another regular episode with no closure for the characters or the audience. It was an episode about George having to take over a Girl Scout-like troop and help them sell cookies. His advice was hilarious, but didn't help much. And that was that. Okay, some cool trivia. Isabel Sanford was actually 20 years older than Sherman Hemsley. And she could have played his mother, but you'd never guess it from their on-screen chemistry. It was perfect. The show's theme song, Moving On Up, that became an anthem for Upward Mobile, and it's still iconic today. Zara Cully, who played Mother Jefferson, passed away during the show's run, and her character was written off as having died as well. Let's see, anything. CBS executives initially wanted to cut the interracial kiss between Tom and Helen Willis in the first episode, but executive producer Fred Silverman fought to keep it in there. So, there you have it, folks. The Jeffersons. It wasn't just a sitcom. It was a groundbreaking show that tackled serious issues while making us laugh the entire time. Its abrupt end may have left us wanting more, but its impact on television history, well, that's undeniable. If you haven't watched it yet, what are you waiting for? Get ready to move on up and dive into this classic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe too, please, if you would, for more deep dives into your favorite shows. Until next time, see you.